This is not BeamNG Drive. I started up the wrong game. I'm very tempted to just play more of this. Start. No. Yes. No. Alright everybody, we are in and welcome to Caldera Bay. This is a map that Spealer has put many hours into, so he hopes that you would have a great time exploring it. There are a ton of secrets and things to discover on this map, so make sure you look closely around. Spealer does note that this map is quite performance heavy due to all of the foliage, so he recommends lowering your graphics settings if you need to. I decided to lower my graphics because even though I can run Starfield on Ultra, I can't run BeamNG Drive on Ultra. Don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, so we've got our grass density to 0.25 and our mesh and texture quality to normal. Right here we have the Patreon wall. And it's getting insane. If we can get, I think I have an old version of the Patreon wall on my computer. If we can get a side-by-side there. We have quite a few more friends over here in the $25 bracket. And we're getting pretty squished up against the side of the billboard by the $8 bracket. So, Spencer, you might need to expand this onto 2 billboards soon. You guys might be wondering, why is Octo uploading? Octo doesn't upload. Octo's bad at uploading. Well, if you turn around, you'll find out why. I was the sponsor for Caldera Bay. Very, very happy with the process there. If you ever want to work with Spealer, it's a good time. So really the first thing I want to find is the mall, because that was cool. So what Spealer did is he had a bunch of us design store signs for the mall. But, oh, that's cool. What?
I want to take a look.
What? Oh, I'm not at the mall yet. I gotta find it. I'm gonna drive and find it naturally. Wait, we're in the wrong color car. This looks like going into like Kaneohe. And then look at the circular that looks like the dorm tower at UH. The water is a little bit closer to the road going into... Oh, crap!
Good job.
Going into Kaneohe, it does not move anymore.
This is like your kind of March 1st, 2025, but it's got a mix of downtown also.
This is cool. I like this. This definitely looks like something you'd see like near the Halekoa or something.
Or out at park.
Yeah, Parkside. Construction is literally everywhere. There's literally a house like 5 blocks from here that looks like this. My game is stuttering a little bit.
This is kind of like the house
In Kaneohe. Or not, I'm sorry, Kapolei.
Yeah.
It looks like the Kapolei Lofts, which I did not provide Spealer a picture of. Motels. I wish we had more motels, but I mean, this could be like,
They're kind of like the apartment complex.
yeah, but this could also be a hotel like Pacific Marina Inn. I like that there's patches on the road and that the lane lines are up because that's exactly our roads. Yeah, the forever road work of Hawaii. Oh, and this right here, random road that goes down at an insanely steep angle for absolutely no reason. That we have those all over downtown. There's one right outside like the Queens Medical Center. So like, I swear to God, one time.
You should have hopefully randomly go up.
Yeah, I think one time, like, I mean, just like every like teenager in their Honda by Queens Medical Center is just like, ah! Oh, I've got no idea where to. What's that blue thing? I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Don't hit the rocks. What's that blue thing? What's that blue thing? Spealer? What's that? What's that blue thing? The Best Buy? Looks like Best Buy. That actually really does look like Best Buy. Oh, it's Shadows' thing. I saw this, the preview for this. Shadows Customs. Shadows, I need a repair. I hit a stop sign. No, I didn't. I hit a light pole. This doesn't matter. They're the same thing. Yeah, 10 out of 10 service. Let's go. Oh, fuck. All right, everybody. Here we are at one of the main attractions of the map. I don't know if I can even say that. Spencer's put so much into this map. But this was like the community contribution part of the map here. So this is the Bayview Mall, which is, by the way, massive. We could actually probably do rounds of infected inside this mall. And of course, every time I get somewhere, I'm gonna be like, we can do rounds of infected here, because that's my life now. Anyway, every single one of the signs on each of these stores is made by a member of Spealer's community. I myself have about maybe 6 or 7 of them in here or something, if he used all of them. I doubt he did, because I sent him way too many, because I was just having fun making signs. I did see a couple of mine. This would be one of mine right here, Caldera Car Insurance Company. And I also did a shop that just sells sand. Which, let's try to do a handbrake turn. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Oh, I crashed into my family store. Interesting. Sand. We just sell sand. This is one of mine. Anyway, I'm sure, especially people that submitted signs, would like me to take a full look at the Caldera Bay Mall. But to be completely honest, it's just going to take too long in this video. So, I will be recording a video that takes place solely in the mall, where I go and I read every single sign that I can find. I'm going to drive up to it, I'm going to read it and everything, including my own ones. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be a shorter video, probably one that doesn't have an outro or an intro. It's just going to be me driving around looking at each sign, because they were all submitted by members of the community and I want to look at all of them. Whoa. Spealer. Here is Caldera Bay in and of itself. I really did enjoy when Spealer showed me the design, because I sponsored the map, so I've seen it a little bit more than some people. Check out this bay that comes in at the bottom. It's very reminiscent of Pearl Harbor. He even put an island in the middle, which is true of Pearl Harbor. There's an island there called Ford Island. So in this video, I'm gonna jump to each of these locations, because otherwise I'll be here recording forever. Now, it's going to be this video, the mall video, but I have one more video planned, and that's going to be to do with this. Not that. That was the wrong thing. With this. The cave entrance. Spealer said that there's mysteries on this map, and I feel like that'll be enough content for its own video. So we're not going to take a look at the cave entrance right now. We're gonna leave that alone. And we're going to come back to that in either a stream or a dedicated video. From Caldera Bay Mall, we're going to continue around the island clockwise, and we have this lighthouse. Got him. Oh, now the headlights don't work. Did he make it so that it lights up at night? I can't see the... Really? Apparently we needed something that was just a little more off-road capable. Oh, it does light up! Oh, look! There's a light! There's a light in the tower. Oh, that's so good, Speaker. I'm probably gonna make this my default map on my BeamNG Drive server. And by the way, as has been mentioned by others, the service that we use for our BeamNG Drive servers, which I think literally everybody has one now, is called Horizon Hosting. Oof. A server from Horizon Hosting will cost less than it'll cost me to fix the headlights on the Jeep that I just hit a tree with. I think it's literally like $2 or $3 a month. It's literally pocket change, and you get your own little server that you can play with your friends on. You can choose whether or not you make your server public, and there are other plans available if you want a big boy server, like Neil's size, where you're trying to accommodate Discord communities that are like a couple thousand people large. But if you just want to play with your goofy friends, you know, literally pocket change. You could ask your mom for lunch money and then take it and pay for a server, because she'll probably give you like $3.50, and that's enough for a month on Horizon Hosting. So Go ahead and check them out. I'm not. This isn't sponsored at all. Like, they didn't ask me to say that. I'm not getting money for this. I just like them. They can give me money for it if they want to, though. I'm just saying. Just saying. Now, this is reminiscent of the Valley, the place that I used to work. Oh, look at it. Abandoned industrial complexes are a very strange thing in Hawaii, because on one hand, land is a premium here. Why did my car just spontaneously catch on fire? Excuse me? Spealer? Yeah. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. I'm not entirely sure what just occurred with that. Anyway, like I was saying, land is at a premium in Hawaii, so you would think that big properties like this would probably go unused for a very short amount of time, and you'd be somewhat correct. Places like the lower valley that I used to work in were converted into storage. You know what's very interesting is that, having worked in a place like this, I can tell you exactly the vibe that this place feels like. And I can tell you that if you were ever to make the mistake to try to go into that door, these little tin awnings are actually something that were widely used in military construction. And I can guarantee you that there are 47,000 wasp nests up underneath this thing. And should you ever try to go into the abandoned building, you will find out exactly how many there are. The Georgia Patrol was making their rounds, so he fired a shot just to flag him down. And the big belly sheriff took his gun and said, "Why'd you do it?" The judge said, "Guilty on a make-believe trial." Oh, I see walls. Slapped the sheriff on the back with his smile and said, "Supper's waiting at home and I gotta get to it." That's the night that the lights were down in Georgia. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's the night they hung an innocent man. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What is this? Dirt track! Ooh, a dirt track! I need a dirt car. I don't know about the rest of you, but when I think dirt car, I think ETKI series. That might be an effect of the generation that I'm a part of. Anyway, I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions about Caldera Bay, parent of which is, how do I get Caldera Bay? That looks amazing! Right, so right now, Caldera Bay is available to all of Spealer's Patreon supporters, and if you want a copy of Caldera Bay, you simply have to join the Patreon, or download it if you already are a part of the Patreon. Pay attention to the notices, and you would have seen that it was out. That's right, I'm shaming you. Shame on you. But Spealer does have a tendency to release his maps for free after the Patreon release. Now, I cannot speak for Spealer and give you a timeline of when Caldera Bay might see the public reception, but he tends to do so after working out all of the bugs and, tweaking the map a little bit based on suggestions and finds by the people who play on Patreon, as well as people that he knows, like Neil, me, Komodo, you get it. Hopefully we should see a public release of Caldera Bay by the end of this year. That might be a short timeline, that might be a long timeline, I don't know, I'm not a professional map person. And I have already been asked what my opinion is on this map as a resident of the state of Hawaii, because everybody knows I'm from Hawaii, because we always talk about my Hawaii ping, but can we please talk about Philman's ping in our last round of Infected? Did you see his ping? Did you see that? 230 something? Right? I'm not the only one that noticed that, right? Anyway, I like it. So, Caldera Bay is a shout out to the state of Hawaii, but it doesn't represent any one island. It's not Oahu, it's not Kauai, it's not Maui, it's not the Big Island, which is what we call the island of Hawaii over here, by the way. It's a pretty safe blend of all of them. You've got your big, goofy freeway infrastructure, which is very clearly Oahu. But then the spacing and distance of the towns from each other is very outer island. That would be something that you would see in Maui. Like where you'd start off in one town, and then you're cruising, and there's nothing but road, and then boom, you're in Lahaina. And then you're cruising, nothing but beach, and then boom, you're in Kahana. So that is very accurate to Hawaii. There's one or two places on Oahu that are like that, like the roads beyond Kaneohe. If you're going around the north shore of the island, there's big gaps of civilization not existing. Apparent among them I can think of is the gap between Kaneohe and Lehue, maybe? Don't quote me on that. I haven't been to the North Shore in a long time. You'd think I know the island better, but I just don't. Look at this! Why can't I drive like this when they're playing Infected? Or multiplayer in general? I might actually be able to catch up with some people. Maybe it's because I don't have the Hawaii ping because it's a local game. Sad day. Look at me go! Look at me go! I'm so good! Hits tree. No, don't actually hit a tree. Oh god. Oh god! It's not a crash. Oh, you know we have to do it. Sorry. Wow, I don't think I turned the parking brake on when I parked that thing. Oh! Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, you went on a trip. Alright, let's see what we can find next. Wait, what is that? How did I miss that? I drove under it to get to the dirt track. It's so nice. Is there a boat out there? Wait, what's that? Spealer, there's so much on this map. I'm gonna have to check out that boat later. Ooh! Classic Spealer. You give me a ramp like that, Spealer, I'm gonna go full speed. There's no question about it. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's a little weird driving this thing normally. This is my dedicated infected car. I don't use it for anything else, but let's go. Look at this beautiful mountain road Spealer's design that I'm definitely gonna send myself off of. Now, you might be thinking, oh, there's no way that Hawaii has roads like this. You wanna bet, buddy? On Maui, we have a mountain called Mauna Kea. I hope I got the island right saying that, otherwise people are going to come after me. That mountain drive is so treacherous because, like, okay, so let me give you a demonstration. We're driving up the mountain, right? Going up the mountain. And my mom is like, Derek, which is my dad's name, stay away from the cliff. And my dad's over here on the driver's side of the car, which I'll remind you in America is the side that the ladder is on. And he's like, but I want to see over the cliff. And my mom and I are like, ah! Because there's no guardrails. At least there wasn't when we went. I don't know if they have since added them. And also, Tantless Drive, I don't think has guardrails. Yeah, my wife and I went up there, and I was doing the same thing my dad did. I was like, oh my god, look at the forest. And she's on the passenger side of the car. So she was just like, Chris. And I'm just like, what? I know what I'm doing. I can see where the line is. Luckily, I'm a good enough driver not to fall off. Very, very nice mountain road, Spealer. It looks great. This is something that you can find on multiple islands. Definitely Oahu in the way of round top driving Tantless. By the way, I believe Shadows made the tune for that car. I don't know if it was Shadows or O'Rossi. O'Rossi for sure created Infection, which I'll put a link right here, that QR code. That is actually one of the signs that I created for the Caldera Bay Mall on screen right now. That QR code will take you to the download for Infected. Now, that's going to be for a very specific number of people because obviously Infected won't do anything in single player. So it is, you know, you're going to have a BeamNP server. Part of the reason why I plugged Horizon hosting earlier. So there you go. There's the link to Infected. So I have things to say about Spealer's goofy elevated highway. Now, you might think that's ridiculous, that there's no way we'd have something like that in Hawaii. But again, I'm about to surprise you by introducing you to the Poly Highway and the H3, which are suspended highway systems through a valley in mountains. That is where, you know, I sent Spealer many pictures of the H3 and the Poly, and I think he nailed it, honestly. But you're going to be like, well, the H3 and the Poly don't look like they're goofy spaghetti. You have to also remember that this is BeamNG Drive. This is a BeamNG Drive map, and Spealer is a BeamNG Drive creator. That goofy spaghetti that he created will be the landscape of many a video, I am sure. And it's fun. It really is. Look at that. Can you honestly tell me you can't look at that and then immediately... Wow, that's a nice view. Man. Oh, what does it look like at night up here? Sorry, I didn't take my ADHD medication today. Actually, I'm not allowed to anymore because there's a lot to that story. Oh my god, Spealer. Oh my god, Spealer. Oh my god. I'm gonna use this as my thumbnail. How do I take a screenshot on this freaking computer? What is it? Windows Control S? That's speech recognition. Why is the bay glowing? Is that just my computer being a potato? Hold on. That was not the correct button. No, the bay is glowing. Normally, I would assume that this is a glitch, but it's implemented too well to be a glitch. You know what I mean? That looks purposeful to me. I wonder if that's part of the mystery of the island, you know? Driving with one hand, drinking coffee with the other. Classic Hawaii. Put the coffee down! Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is why you don't drink coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Your parents tell you it's good? Don't believe them. You're gonna fall off a cliff. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I've survived. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The abandoned airplane hangar, the broken guard gate, the abandoned guard shack. Yeah, that is a lot of places here. A lot of places in the state, actually. Good job, Spealer. Oh, I like that. It's like a little observatory thing. That definitely looks like something that would be built here. Like a little communications building or something. The one thing I'm not too sure about is this runway, but I know that there are places that have runways like this where they're just hanging off a cliff. Like, dude, that's crazy, man. Imagine. Oh, the brakes! It's a blue buck. Why did I think that it would stop? God, can you imagine trying to, like, land on a runway like that, though? The amount of precision that you would need in order to accomplish that goal would just be intense. I'm determined to get to the volcano, which might be the last thing that we do. But Spealer, you got it, man. This is perfect. I am very happy that I was a part of sponsoring this. There's so much in this map. I'm so sorry, Spealer, that I can't cover everything, but it's humongous. And I, as previously mentioned, we are going to be covering the secrets of Caldera Bay and the signs in the mall as 2 separate videos. I might even post the mall video just after this one because it requires like no editing. I'm just going to go around and read the signs. But Spealer, I mean, it's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing at this time. I'm like the first one to see this map too, so I don't know, like, maybe the secrets are in the volcano. Maybe it's like, the doors, mystery doors, where we have to get down inside the volcano safely, and then there's a secret. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that with like a car that can do that. We'll probably bust out the Sherrier Vivas or something. You remember, right? Like, it's like Ooh. It's probably one of those things where you have to like drive around the edge of the volcano like a quarter in one of those donation things that you see in Walmart. I bet that's it. I bet it's a secret. I bet it's a secret volcano. Spealer, did you put the secrets of the volcano? I would put the secrets of the volcano. If there are secrets in the volcano, then you've nailed this 100%. All right, so we got our... Ooh. We got our Vivas, but it's in rocks. Hold on. Yes. 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 Perfect. Perfect. Spealer, look, we're doing it. I figured it out. This is how you get to the secrets. Do we have headlights? We do? Okay. Okay, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. That looks like very jagged terrain. Oh! Oh. There's lava in the volcano. Unfortunately, the volcano is actually a volcano. So, didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to. But, for now, I'll see you guys in the next video. Be on the lookout for exploring Caldera Bay Mall and the mysteries of Caldera Bay, both of which I'm hoping will be out very, very soon. And Spealer, I said it many times in the video. Hopefully I didn't edit them all out because of my brain damage. You nailed it. It's perfect. I'll see you guys then.